purchasing, cutting and tying your flow ropes. Because yeah, you can buy some, there's some great vendors out there. You want double braided polyester rope. Polyester, I know we wish it wasn't made of petrol and plastic, but hey, someone invent a freaking organic cotton rope. You'll see the kind of cross section of what it looks like. You'll see this sort of pattern. Cool, you want between 12 millimeters and 16 millimeters. So black is 14. Can you see the difference in lengths? Now I know it's only 2 millimeter difference, but you really feel it. I think if you can and you're on a rope flow journey, get a heavier rope and a lighter rope, because being able to feel the contrast between them is an extremely educational piece to it all. How do we actually put one of these handles in, one of these knots where the knot gets tighter as you pull on it? It's not going to come undone. The way I do it is like this. You're going to do one loop around your finger. So we've got one loop around the finger, and then we're going to pass it to the other finger. So we've got one looped around the finger. We're then going to roll around, around, and around. So we're wrapped around both the finger and the rope that is inside of it. The game here becomes threading that rope through where the finger gap was. Then you trade your finger for that, and you got this. Now, don't just pull, but massage, literally massage the rope. You can play with having your frill stick out. I've seen people twine and do end whipping or do a seal cap or whatever. A more no frills to the point option I like is to just try and get that flush with the knot. So let me massage and push this down, pushing it down, massage, twist, right. So now that's not going to get caught on anything. Another way you might choose to do the handle is like this. Some people like to have the end bit trailing. It actually feels pretty nice to hold those end bits in your pinkies and get some rolls like this. Whoosh, and knock stuff over. But let's quickly talk about your knots to take length out of the rope. Say we've determined we want this rope to be shorter. Knot one is just a simple granny knot. If you don't know how to do that, figure it out, you'll be right. Knot two, it takes a little bit more out of the rope, and it's just one step beyond the granny knot. So instead of putting it through like you normally would, you're just going to go from behind and put through. And then you're going to get this nice figure 8 knot, which takes a little bit more length out of your rope. You wanted it to be about 2 fists away from the handle, just so it can keep its flow feel, just so that you don't get a kinked up rope. So okay, that's how we take length out of the rope. I want to empower you to do rope flow, and if that means not buying my ropes and making your own, then I don't care. Get amongst it. If you want to save yourself the dick around of all this or experience what my ropes feel like, click the link in wherever the link is. And happy days. Peace and blessings to you and yours. Catch you later.